Hey everybody, Daniel here from Basement Tech. I know it's been a while since my last video, and I know I say that every time, but I hope when you see the content of this one that maybe you'll understand. I always do videos about making machines. This is actually a video about using one of those machines to make something very special. Well, no project would be complete without some raw material. Here you see the glue up of what are actually 1-inch pine stair treads from the local box store. Cost-effective solution to add some real gravity to the sides of the cabinet. This, as you can see, does sort of max out the size envelope I have on the CNC Router machine. Of course, I modeled everything up in Vectric Aspire, and here you see the first few cuts. This is what would be the inside of the cabinet, the slots in which the various shelves and sides will be mounted. If you look closely, you will see a couple extra holes in the middle. Vectric Aspire is good at keeping track of two different sides of the same part. So it uses registration pins, which you'll see in a little bit later clip, to allow me to flip the part over without losing my zeros. When it came time to finally cut out the part, it's something I hadn't done before. So I wanted to watch it cut, and so I removed the dust collection, maybe a little bit to my peril, but in the end it turned out really nice. A nice way to finish the edge. And here you see the proud papa moment of the first major part cut on our CNC wood cutting router. This is the back side, like I said, with all of the slots for the various parts, and you can see the front and the back are registered very accurately. Because there's a left and right side to the cabinet, we needed twinsies, and here you go. Two separate Vectric Aspire designs, two-sided. This is the first dry fitting of all of the parts, and wow, is it nice to have parts cut on a precision machine where they just drop together and form what is quite a strong structure. All glued up, you'll see next, and this turned out to be very square, very strong. Also very unnerving to start cutting holes in, as you'll see soon. This is a kitchen, so every kitchen needs a few things. And what does a stove look like? Well, it looks like this. In addition to the stove, of course, we need the kitchen sink, everything including the kitchen sink. And here are all of those parts which begin to make up the oven door and the kitchen faucet itself. The first unnerving action of cutting a hole in the cabinet resulted in a positive result here, where you can see the oven door first mounted. No oven is complete without some controls, which I think turned out really cute, also modeled on Vectric Aspire. And the burners on top, electric burners in this case. I keep returning to that little faucet because I think it turned out just so darn cute and should provide some real imaginative play. This is the end of one long evening. It was many long evenings, but this of course is a labor of love, and it turned out just great. The second unnerving hole cut in the cabinet allowed me to just drop in this steel bowl to represent the sink. And the rest of it really starting to come together to really look like a sink in general. Every kitchen needs a kitchen cabinet, so this is the kitchen cabinet door modeled on Vectric Aspire and cut out of some more of that 1-inch material. And of course, I would have no excuse if I hadn't mortised the hinges in using part of that Vectric Aspire design. Or a little bit of internal structure to separate the left from the right and to provide a little additional strength, and it's a wrap. Quite literally a wrap. We wrapped it all up, put it in the little car, and took it home for some final finish and cleanup and delivery to the lucky recipient. Here it is, all finished in all of its glory. I really like the golden hue that was added by the tung oil. Tung oil, as I'm led to believe, is food safe and therefore youngster safe, but absolutely do your own research. I hope this is going to turn out to be sort of a family heirloom that can be cleaned up and passed along and provide years and years of fun and imaginative play for a whole bunch of lucky kids. So thanks for joining in. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're going to see more and more projects like this, products of the machines that we create in addition to the machines themselves. Thanks for joining. Talk to you soon. Bye.